Did you know that by the time you turn the age of 17, you have heard the word no at least 10,000 times? I need you to know that one yes to your purpose is greater than all the no's that you've ever been told, because no is new opportunity. Today, let's talk about the power of no, how to say yes to your purpose. Oh, you know I'm mic'd up. Join me and let's mix it up. What's good people? How you doing? How you living? How's it going? What's happening? I hope you are doing well. Well, I want to welcome you to another edition of In the Mix. I'm yours truly, your host with the most, Dr. Eddie Connor, and it is an honor to welcome you back. I'm so glad that you've joined us once again. You know, we're going to have a conversation of illumination, but I do need you to hit the thumbs up button. Come on, hit the thumbs up button on this video. Hit the subscribe button as well. Come on, every like, every subscribe helps to grow our channel for change, our channel that creates change. You know, it's our channel that breaks chains. And of course, we're going to have a conversation of illumination, but in order to do that, we got to drop some light bulb emojis in the chat. Come on, family, let's light it all the way up. Let's light it all the way up. Drop some light bulb emojis in the chat. Let's turn the brightness all the way full tilt. We're too lit to quit. We're going to stay lit. Why? Because we are the light of the world. Let's spotlight. Let's highlight our topic for today, which is entitled The Power of No. That's for sure. The power of no, how to say yes to your purpose. Very, very important topic that we're going to share on today, because a lot of times we are limited by the opinions of other people. A lot of people's opinions become our prison, and we live for the aggrandizement and the approval of other people. And we feel as if we're not really tapped into our authenticity and our identity and the true essence of who it is that we are, because we allow other people to control us. You know, we allow other people to push our buttons. You know, do you like me? Do you validate me? Do you love me? Do you see some good in me? And if they don't, now you feel bad about you. You are not an elevator. Stop allowing people to push your buttons. And I guarantee you, 10 times out of 10, the button they push is not going to elevate you higher. It's going to cause you to go lower. But when they go low, you got to go high. And here's what you have to do. You have to have a high level of boundaries in your life. You're going to have some standards. You're going to have to set some limits. You're going to have to put some boundary markers in place. Because here's the thing. If you don't set any limits, if you don't set any boundaries in your life and on your life, I guarantee you somebody's going to set some limits for your life. Somebody's going to set some limits on you. Somebody's going to set some limits for you. And the responsible limits that you set are going to empower you to live an unlimited life. Come on, family. Just type unlimited. Type unlimited. Type unlimited life. I want to ask you, how good of an artist are you? Yeah, how good of an artist are you? I'm more of a stick man guy. You know, I may catch lightning in a bottle every so often, but I know I'm talking to some Picassos and some Rembrandts and some Basquiats that are out there who are watching me. I know I'm talking to some Michelangelos. I know I'm talking to some new school Andy Warhols. Appreciate it. Let me take some drawing lessons from you. But Many of you know my favorite two classes in school were gym and lunch. Love to chase the girls in gym, sit down and eat with them at lunch. I'm not that great of an artist these days, I don't think, at least sketching wise, maybe word wise, possibly. But I remember art class. Wasn't necessarily too bad of an artiste. But I used to sketch still lifes and sketch, maybe some objects or whatever the case may be, or people's faces, whatever the case. And I used to sketch that. And I realized that no matter how bad someone's drawing, they could always draw a straight line. It's pretty... we had a little assistance with a ruler. No matter how bad you are as an artist or as, somebody who's sketching, mostly you can still draw a straight line, especially using a ruler. And here's the question to you. What rules and values are part of your belief system? Because here's the thing. Many of us, we can draw a straight line, but we got too many zigzags. We got too many curves when it comes to setting boundary lines, right? We all over the place. We're going to say one thing one day. We're going to do one thing the next day. We put so many limitations on ourselves and with the people around us. We don't have any boundary lines for ourselves. It's zigzags. It's all over the place. Say one thing, do another. You've got to make a demarcation in your own life to where, listen, it's forward ever, backward never. I'm not zigzagging over here. I'm not over this particular aspect or whatever the case may be. I am moving into a particular place to where, here it is, I'm putting the no in November. Come on, family. Type no in November. I'm putting the no in November. Yeah, that's how, come on, start off the month the right way. You owe it to you to do that. Put the no in November. With the boundaries that you're setting. Put the no in November by saying, listen, this is what I'm going to do and I'm not going to acquiesce on that. If I say I'm going to spend this much time studying a day, this is what I'm going to do. I got to say no to everything else that's distracting me. I got to say no to all the other invitations because I said from this time to this time, each and every single day, I am going to be dedicated to moving my life forward, to empowering my purpose, to pouring into my purpose, to developing who it is that I am. Any way, in every way that I possibly can. I'm putting the no in November. Why? Because this is going to be a month for me to remember. This is going to be a month for me to remember and look back at all the other months and say, you know what? This is the month that I really, really grew. I'm not thinking the same thoughts in November as I thought in October. I'm not thinking the same thoughts in November as I thought in January and February and so on and so on. I'm shifting my mind. I'm moving past the limited beliefs and the stinking thinking that keeps me sulking and sinking. I'm overcoming the emotional snipers and the emotional squatters and the stymied, stagnant, stifled, negative level of thinking. I'm overcoming all of that. The scarcity mindset. Gotta go. Here's what I'm doing. I've tapped into the power of no to where I'm saying yes to my purpose. Yes to my dream. Yes to my goal. Yes to what God has placed within my soul. And don't allow other people to make you feel bad for the boundaries that you set in your life. Don't allow other people to make you feel bad for protecting your peace and for protecting your purpose and for protecting your space. Come on. You can't be all things to everybody every time and every day in every way. You've got to save some of you for you. Come on, family, just type pour into you. Pour into you. Pour into you. Pour. Because if you don't pour, P-O-U-R, you'll always remain P-O-O-R. What do I mean by that? You'll keep passing over opportunities repeatedly. And here's what you got to do. You got to say no so that you can say yes to yourself, so that you can say yes to the God-given purpose of what it is that he has placed and implanted on the inside of you. Got to say no. It's not you being self-centered. Is you remaining centered in who it is that you are and what it is that you've been called to do? The answer is no. And here's the thing. Sometimes, you got to pop out and show folks. And that is, see how people are going to respond to you saying no. Come on, they invite you here, they invite you there, this place, that place, every other where. See how people respond when you can't show up, when you won't show up, when you've told them, you know what, I won't be able to make it. See their reaction to you. Because here's the thing. Some people only tolerate you in their life simply because of what you can do for them. Some people only tolerate you in their life simply based on if you can do everything that they want you to do, to when you jump, to when they jump, or when they ask you to jump. Here's what they do. You tell them, you ask them, and you respond, how high? Right? And when you don't ask how high, now they say bye. They tell you to jump, and now they want you to ask them, well, how high do you want me to get off the ground? No, it don't work like that. You got to save some of you for you. And sometimes you have to isolate in order to elevate. Got to take some quiet time for you. You got to pour into you. Got to take some time for self-care. And if people are turned off by that, let them go. Let them go. It's freeing yourself up mentally. It's freeing yourself up spiritually. You maintain your emotional intelligence. You tap into your identity. You don't go negative and you don't go rogue like they go. No. Because here's the thing. When you argue with a fool, it's hard to tell who's who. Remain in your intelligence. Remain steadfast, unmovable. Yeah, I like that. Steadfast, unmovable. Always abounding in the work of the Lord. And here's the thing. Too many people are movable. They're easily shaken. They're easily swayed. They're tossed to and fro by every wind and wave of doctrine. They don't know if they're going. They don't know if they're coming. They allow life to dictate to them rather than them dictating to life. Here's what they are. They are consistently inconsistent. And I need you to understand this. Generally, inconsistent people are indecisive people. And here's the thing. Indecision is a decision. Well, I don't even know what I want to do. I don't even know what I want to order. I don't know this. I don't know that. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I need to do. That's a decision based on your indecision. And you've allowed so many people to make decisions for you that you don't even know how to make decisions for yourself. You've allowed people to think for you to where you don't even know how to think for yourself. Every decision you make is not a conference call, family. Come on, family, just type OQP, only quality people. I haven't said that in a while. OQP, only quality people. But here's the thing. Only quality people is a derivative of OQT. Only quality thoughts. Only quality thinking. You've made it so much so to where you forgot you even had a mind. You know your emotions. Because a lot of times those are tossed to and fro. It's up and down. But you've allowed other people to dictate to you to where now you're not able to reach them because they're sending you the voicemail or whatever the case may be. You're not able to tap into them because they're busy. Now you don't even know how to think for yourself. Come on now. I need you to get some clarity. 80% of people don't care about your problems. 20% are glad you have them. Are you hearing me? 80% of people don't care about your problems. 20% are glad you have them. 80 in the 20 is 100. Sadly enough, you got to hear, what is it God is telling me about me? What does God need me to do? What am I supposed to do? How do I tap into my internal discernment to be able to make a decision? Not just a good idea, but a God idea. Oh, it's a good idea, family, right now to make sure that you become a member of our Eagles community. It's a real good idea. It's a real God idea too. Yeah. because of the transformation that's taking place in there, the spiritual development, the upliftment, the transformation, the empowerment. You owe it to you to be in a community that is going to empower you to move into a place of strategy, structure, solutions, and systems to take your vision to another dimension, to shift you into a place of ideas, impact, and influence. Join us right now. Go to theeaglesacademy.com, theeaglesacademy.com. Theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the Join Now button, fill out the form. I guarantee you're going to be transformed in every single session as I'm teaching, as I'm coaching, as I'm training, as I'm mentoring you. You also want to be a part of our In the Mix family too. Come on, family. You tell me you're watching In the Mix, but you're not a member of In the Mix. Come on, I need you to change that. Links in the chat, links in the description of this video for how to become a member of our In the Mix family. All you have to do is just click on that link. It's going to give you 3 options: VIP, Royalty, or OQP. Choose one of those options and you're going to get access to my members only area, right? Is the behind the scenes footage and coverage of what it is that I share and how it is that I do things, and the behind the scenes of empowerment, coaching you and speaking and training and development. Do yourself a favor. Go ahead and get one of those badges. And now I'm going to give you access to our members only area. Membership has its privileges. The only way to unlock the membership area is to secure a badge and partner with us in that level. Salute to all of our members who have a badge. And I know you have a badge, and you can tell that they have a badge simply because of whenever they comment in our live chat, it's always a color that is connected and attached to their particular name. They've decided to color outside the lines. I like that. I like that. Family, gonna take a little break. But we got more coming back. We're talking about the power of no, how to say yes to your purpose. Special message in the midst of the special message. Stick and stay. More is coming on the way in the mix. After these messages, I'll be right back. Our schools are underfunded, teachers are underpaid, and our children are undereducated. Our classrooms, culture, curriculum, and communities are in crisis like never before. Education is the key, but the lock is broken. So how do we fix it? I'm so glad that you asked. I'm giving you strategies in my new book. It's my 17th book, by the way, called Strategies for Successful Schools. How to develop a diverse classroom of learners who read, lead, and succeed. This is a book that's available right now for our educational leaders. It's a must-read for school board members, parents, community advocates, transformative teachers, and yes, for those of you who desire to see our children lead and succeed. But not only that, so many of our young people are struggling with their academics, their mental well-being, limiting beliefs, procrastination, interpersonal trauma, and just feeling like they're hopeless. But what if there was a go-to guide to empower you to be a champion and our children to be a champion and empower them to overcome challenges? Here's the good news. I've got another book for you. It's my 18th one. Learners are Leaders, Strategies and Solutions for Student Success. It's got a 31-day journal in there. It's got affirmations, really a lot of valuable life lessons, ways to set smart goals for success, improve your mental well-being, foster academic success. So much more that is in store when you get not just one, but both of these books. They're both available right now on Amazon. Yeah, go get it right now. But also, you can get signed copies that are available at theeaglesacademy.com/books. Don't just get them for you, but also get them for someone else too. Yes, y'all. And we don't stop. Come on, family. I need you to heed to these resources that you've heard. Let's get back to the word. That word is the power of no. Come on, family. Just type no, type no, type no. I'm so glad that you said yes by tuning in today. We're talking about the power of no. How to say yes to your purpose. I opened the show talking about the fact that by the time you turn the age of 17, according to researchers, the average person has heard the word no, at least here it is, 10,000 times. Imagine what that does to your psychology. Imagine what that word no, hearing it that many times does, and it works on your psyche to where a lot of times we tell ourselves no simply because so many people have told us no. We tell ourselves no when it's time to go for the opportunity, when it's time to think critically, when it's time to do something that takes us out of our norm and out of our regimen, to where we don't become comfortable with being uncomfortable and uncomfortable with being comfortable. We stay in the boat rather than walk on water. Hearing the word no all those times can really have an effect on how you view your life, can really have an effect on how you view an opportunity, if you should take advantage of that opportunity or not, to further your growth and to further your development. It has a serious effect. But you've got to shift that no into yes. We're having a courageous conversation, family. Drop a super chat, drop a super sticker. You got to shift that no into here it is, new opportunity. Yeah, you got to flip that word no around to use it as on. I'm on to the next one. I'm flipping the light switch on. I'm turning the lights on in my mind. Drop some light bulb emojis in the chat, family. Drop some light bulb emojis in the chat. Not going to live in darkness when it comes to my purpose. Not going to live in darkness when it comes to my identity. Not going to live in darkness when it comes to my self-esteem and my self-concept and my will to live and my emotional intelligence and my greatness and who it is that I am and my passion and my purpose. I'm going to say yes to the God-ordained purpose of what it is that I've been instructed and called to do. And I'm going to tell anything and everything that is not empowering me to move forward. No, it ain't personal. It's just business. Here's what I got to do. I got to be about my Father's business. Why is that? Because it's bigger than me. Come on. It's bigger, better, and brighter. It's bigger than me. Why? Because somebody's waiting for me to become who I am so they can become who they're supposed to be. How much longer will you make them wait? Why are you holding up other people's progress simply because you won't progress? Why are you holding up other people's progress simply because you're living in a place of regression? Self-indemnification. Self-gratification. Self-deprecation. Why are you in that particular place of the self-abnegating behavior and moving to a particular place to where you know you're not supposed to be, but is limiting you simply because of how other people have tried to limit you? You've allowed other people's opinions to become your prison. Moving in a place of self-sabotage. You've got to set those boundaries for yourself. Here's what you got to do. You got to be a good steward of your time. You got to be a good steward of your mind. You got to be a good steward of your will. Got to be a good steward of your emotions. Got to be a good steward of the purpose of what it is that God gave you so that you can execute, so that you can move forward by any means necessary. You having boundaries don't mean that you're angry. You having boundaries doesn't mean that you're mad at anything. Here's the thing. If you are mad at all, this is what it ought to stand for. It ought to stand for you making a difference. That's what it ought to stand for. You making a difference. Here's what I'm giving you. I'm giving you a vitamin B3 shot right now for you to build better boundaries. Come on, family. Just type B3. B3. Build better boundaries. Bigger, better, brighter. If you build better boundaries, life will be a bigger, better, brighter. If you build better boundaries, life will be bigger, better, brighter. If I'm mad at all, it's because I am making a difference. I've made up in my mind that this is the time for me not to acquiesce, but for me to go out and apprehend. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I'm not acquiescing. I'm apprehending. I'm going out and getting it. I'm taking my mindset back. I'm taking my heart back. I'm taking my relationships back. I'm taking my dream back. I'm taking my grind back. I'm taking my soul back. I'm taking my goal back. I'm going for it by any means necessary. I'm tapped into the power of no. And here's what you got to use this. If you're going to move into a particular place this month, you need to put this into your vocabulary. The no in November. That's what I'm doing. I'm putting the no into November. So here it is, because when I put the no into November, now I can say yes to what it is that God wants me to do. Ain't personal, it's just business, boo. Ain't personal, it's just business, bruh. I'm saying yes to my purpose. I'm saying yes to what it is that God gave me to do. Right? And here's the thing. Too many of us, do more time celebrating than we do to dedicating. Come on now. You decided to eat an apple and not a chip, and now you celebrating for the next 3 days. Oh, come on now. Come on, let's get some stick-to-itiveness in here. Let's get some consistency in here. Let's get to the particular place the scripture says, and having done all to stand, stand. Standing with steadfastness. Standing on my dreams and my goals and my boundaries. I'm standing. Let everybody else be angry if they want to be angry. I got a goal to get my degree. I got a goal to empower my family. I got a goal to budget my finances. I got a goal to increase not my spending, but my savings. I got a goal to make sure that I'm studying to show myself approved. I got a goal to empower my community. I got a goal to bring unity. I have a goal to break through the emotional walls in order to build the healthy boundaries of what it is that I need. Come on, family, just type, I got a goal. I've got a goal. And here's the thing. Since I've got a goal, I've got to go. It's no goal without go. It's no November without no. Oh, I like that. There's no goal without go. There's November. There's no November without no. No goal without go. No November without no. Come on, you know what you know to do. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. When you say yes to everybody else, make sure you're not saying no to yourself. When you're saying yes, yeah, I can do this. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I can be here. Yeah, I can be there. Make sure you're not saying no to yourself. Save some of you for you. Put you on your calendar. Put you on your schedule. I know you got some obligations. I know everybody's pulling you here, there, and everywhere. I know you're a man or a woman in demand. But make sure that you make a plan for you. Because here's the thing. Everybody's got an agenda for you. Oh, yeah. Whether they verbalize it or not, everybody has an agenda for you. What's the agenda for yourself? And here's the thing. Most of that agenda is ulterior motives. Oh, y'all don't. Let me tell it like a TI is. Most of the agenda that people have for you is an ulterior motive. They want to siphon from you. They want to leech from you. They want to drain you. Yeah. It's like in Joel chapter 2 and 25. It's like a locust, a caterpillar, a palmer worm, a cankerworm. All of these things, they devour, they destroy, and then they on to the next one. How can they take all of your resources? Family, I need you to make sure who you know your source is. Because your source is going to, God being the source of your life, is going to remind you, here it is, get back to center. Stay focused on me. Get your boundaries back in order. Limit your timing. Time your limits. Tap into the power of no so that you can say yes to the purpose of what it is that God gave you. Come on, family, just type yes. I'm saying yes to my success. I'm saying yes to moving into the place of purpose. I'm saying yes to my dream. I'm saying yes to my goal. I'm saying yes to what it is that God gave me and what he wants me to do. I'm saying yes to your will. I'm saying yes to your way. I'm saying yes each and every single day. I'm saying no to what it is that's not going to push me forward. I'm saying no to everything that's going to hold me backward. I'm saying yes. I'm yielding. I'm expecting. I'm succeeding. Yeah, that's what the yes is. Yielding, expecting, succeeding. Why? Because when I yield, I produce the greatest yield because it's my harvest time. It's my harvest season. And I understand that the day that I plant the seed is not the same day that I eat the fruit. It's time, seed time, and harvest. Say yes so that you can be at your best. This is one of the best places to sow. One of the best times to sow right now. Once you sow where you grow, once you sow where you sow. Sow where you soar, sow where you grow. Yeah. It's not as a debt that you owe, it is a seed that you sow. And I want to join my faith with yours that God does exceedingly abundantly above all that he can ask or even think. 30, 60, 100 fold. As you're sowing your seed, I want you to name your seed. I want you to name your seed, yes. I want you to name your seed new opportunities. I want you to name your seed transformation. I want you to name your seed boundaries. Whatever you're naming your seed. I don't know what you're naming your seed, but I want to join my faith with yours that God does what he needs to do in and through you in the seed that you sow to. You can sow into the super conversation with the super chat, with the super sticker. Yes, yes, yes. As well as on Cash App, $Access Identity, PayPal, Zelle, EddieConnorJr at Gmail. Once again, Cash App, $Access Identity, PayPal, Zelle, EddieConnorJr at gmail.com. I appreciate you for the seed that you sow. And of course, the link is in the chat. Links in the description of this video for how and where to give. And I'm praying that God is going to expedite the blessings that have been laid up for you, that have been stored up for you. It's going to hit your head, your hands, your home, and your heart. And you're going to be able to say yes to what God has for you to be at your best. Thank you for the seeds that you have sown. Helps us to broaden our broadcast and helps us to grow your greatness on our channel for change, our channel that creates change, our channel that breaks chains. If you're not a member of our In the Mix family, link is in the chat, links in the description of this video as well for how to become a member. Choose one of those badges, VIP, Royalty, OQP, and I'm going to give you access to our members only area where I'm really empowering you. And I'm showing you, a different side of me that you don't necessarily always see on social media with some real in-depth conversations. A little lens into what I do with my life and how I prepare and all of these specific things. Go check it out. It's going to be a blessing to you and it's going to empower you too. You know what? If you're not a member of our Eagles community, come on, become a member. Become a member of our Eagles community. Yes. Link is in the chat, links in the description as well. The EaglesAcademy.com, theeaglesacademy.com, theeaglesacademy.com. Join my mentoring group, the transformation that you're going to receive, the networking that you're going to be able to do with people literally, locally, globally, nationally, who are part of our community. Community moves you into a place of accountability. Statistics and research suggest that people who are in a community aspect and atmosphere are more likely to follow through on their goals and their aspirations. Why? Because those particular individuals that they're in community with are accountability partners. Let's shift your productivity to another dimension. Join my amazing empowerment circle of greatness. TheEaglesAcademy.com, TheEaglesAcademy.com. When you get there, tap the join now button, fill out the form, be transformed. I hope you were transformed today, family. Were you? Why? Because In the Mix is out of time. But y'all know I'm not out of truth, so I want to thank you for rocking with me. I want to thank you for riding with me. I really do want to thank you for rolling with me. Why? Because that's just how we roll. And we roll together each and every single weekday, Monday through Friday for In the Mix. We rolling. Yes, we are. And we do that right here on the YouTube side. Make sure that you hit the thumbs up button. Come on, family. Hit the thumbs up button. Like, comment, share, subscribe to our amazing channel for change. Make sure that you do that. And, your timeline could be someone's lifeline. Let somebody know about this show today. Send them the link. Share this with them. We mix it up right here on the YouTube side, but also on our sister satellite stations on social media. And I give you a sincere salute to all of you who are watching. Just got to ask you, are you my friend? Are we locked in? Well, then step this way, step that way. Which way? By friending me, follow me, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok. We don't stop at EddieConnorJr, EddieConnorJr. Y'all keep showing love. I'm going to keep showing up. I'm personally inviting you, to the place where this logo comes from. TRW, the Remnant Worshipers Ministry Church. And matter of fact, you can go ahead and get some of this church merch. Yeah, get some of this church merch. It says Family Faith Forward, Faith Family Forward on the back. Right now, trwchurch.org, trwchurch.org. But I'm personally inviting you. I'd love to see you. I'd love you to show up in our sanctuary. I'd love to see your face in the place. Each and every single Sunday at 10 a.m. Come on, I want you to join me this Sunday, 10 o'clock a.m., where I serve as the pastor of the Remnant Worshipers Church. Yes, yes, yes. Once you join us there every Sunday at 10 o'clock a.m., you say, well, where do I come? 20470 Hubble Street. I'm saving your seat right in the city of Detroit. A church alive is worth the flight or the drive. So join us there. Join us there. Join us there for powerful prayer, praise, and a preached word. I'm telling you, you're going to be blessed as you join us there. I can't wait to see your face in our space. If I can help you, if I can serve you in any way, don't hesitate to please reach out to me. You can get any of my books. I got 18 of them out there on Amazon, as well as you can get signed copies at theeaglesacademy.com/books. Go ahead and add me to your library. If you're looking for a dynamic speaker, now why would you look any further? You know I'm the man for the job, so invite me to speak at your church, your conference, your community center, your school, your graduation, your session. Let's make some progression. All you got to do is email me to invite me, info@EddieConnor.com. And it would be an honor for me to empower you. It's yours truly, Dr. Eddie, your main man, 100 grand, your brother from another mother. Family, it's been fun, but you know, a brother got to run. So I want you to know it's been a privilege and a pleasure, a treat and a treasure, a joy. Yes, it has been beyond measure. But I want you now, you, yes, I'm talking to you, to remember to keep the faith and believe it's going to be bigger, better, brighter, peace, and a whole lot of love. Keep soaring higher. Family, there is power in partnership, and we are better together, which is why I am on a mandated mission to activate 30, yes, 30 new action takers who are ready to soar beyond their limits. I'm ready to develop and deploy you into your gifts and your greatness. Now, are you ready? Well, get activated by joining the Eagles Academy, where we cultivate your gifts and your talents to become the greatest version of yourself. And we do this through weekly mastermind sessions where you receive strategies for exponential growth with self-paced Eagles Nest reflections that include personalized feedback to transform you, to renew your mindset, to empower you to take action and actualize your purpose. Are you an action taker? If so, today I ask you, are you ready to answer the call? Well, great. Then visit theeaglesacademy.com and become a member. For only $24.99, you will unlock unlimited knowledge and resources that will launch you and catapult you into the greatest version of yourself. I invite you to the winner's circle. On your mark, get set, go right now to theeaglesacademy.com and seize this moment.